And then the last one's here. The corn star calling dudes weird for liking a 21-year-old virgin. You're 20 with 200 plus bodies at 20 years old.
Oh shit!
And I'm not idolizing young children's.
Oh shit!
That's worse. But
I don't know.
It's not about it's about men value women that aren't tainted.
Again, and what women are untainted?
There are women that are adults that are
the
virgins.
Majority is not. The majority is not that though, and you guys had the entire time have been talking about the majority.
In
so
the
if
United
you would like
States,
to switch to the minority,
in the United States, potentially, but there's other places in the world where women stay virgins until marriage.
Yeah, thank God.
And that's because their life quite literally depends on it. They will get murdered if they have sex outside of wedlock.
That's not true, actually.
Yes, it is. There are multiple religions that are like that. There are multiple.
Look, man, this is what I'm trying to say when I say that your worldview is skewed because you have a certain worldview that is warped by your own reality. Okay. Not everyone is a promiscuous porn star like yourself. Some women understand that the key to my happiness is getting a family, and that's contingent upon me not being promiscuous. So there are women out there that have low body counts and/or are virgins when they meet a man in their 20s. I know you can't fathom that.
Also,
I do.
The culture of people.
Just my happiness doesn't derive from needing a family. My happiness derives from me being happy, doing what I want in my life.
That doesn't change the argument that because you're trying to say that.
What about the women who can't have babies? They're not allowed to be happy.
You are the queen of moving the goalposts.
No, I'm not. You're saying that happiness for women regard
be quiet for 2 seconds. Be quiet for 2 seconds. It first started with guys that like women that are virgins are pedophiles. I'm like, how is that possible when the woman's 21 in my scenario and she's a virgin? How's that even possible? That's you trying to shame men for having standards.
It's a weird standard, again, that the majority of people who are virgins are underage children. If you require your girl to be a virgin to be with her, yes, unfortunately, in my eyes, you're a weirdo. If you disagree, that's totally okay. You don't have to agree with me. I'm giving you my opinion. That's that.
With all due respect, that's because you're an unintelligent, promiscuous female that is pretty stupid. You can't name 3 countries.
Sorry. Okay, so why is it
No, because here's the thing. No, stop.
I have to be book smart to be life smart in general.
Yes, because here's the thing.
So, okay.
I don't run around and say women, because here's the thing. Let me take your logic, right? I'm going to call women stupid, short, weak, and feeble because they want men that are tall, strong, and intelligent. Wouldn't I sound like an idiot for demonizing women for a sexual preference? Most women want that, right? Correct? They want a guy that's stronger than them, smarter than them, makes more money than them, etc. If I ran around and said, these women are stupid, unintelligent, retarded, weak bimbos, right? I'm not going to say that because that's what women want. So why is it fair for you to say, oh, guys that want virgins are predators and pedos? That's asinine. Men have wanted that since the beginning of time. That's a ludicrous comment for you to make and low IQ.
Can I add something?
It's just not an intelligent comment.
Again,
that's what men have wanted since the beginning of time.
Your point of view and my point of view.
It's reality.
I feel like as
it's
women,
not a point of
your
view.
Your reality is different than my reality. That's what I've been trying to explain to you.
You're a porn star that has a skewed perception of how the world works.
I'm a porn
You're
star,
20 years
so I
old
have
and
an
you can't even
experience
name
with a
3
life that you
countries.
have no fucking clue about.
I feel like if you ask
shut the fuck up. Look, you have a very skewed perception of how the world really works. Men since the beginning of time have wanted women that aren't ran through. We can line up 100 dudes. 99 of them are going to want a girl that isn't promiscuous. That's not an opinion. That's not just my worldview. That's reality. Okay? If you don't like reality, then that's too bad for you. But that's what it is. You can't sit there and demonize an entire... Shut the fuck up for 2 seconds and listen. That's your problem. You don't fucking listen. And you don't understand anything. You just look at the world from your own perspective. You're fucking wrong. Okay? Because most women are not promiscuous hoes like you getting fucked on the internet. Alright? So I'm telling you what it really is. Men don't want hoes. Just like women don't want broke boys that are losers. That's a standard that most people agree on. It's reality. If you don't like it, then too fucking bad. All right? Okay. The world doesn't operate on what you think. It operates the way it does. If you can accept it or not. You clearly don't want to accept it.
I feel like the majority of women, though, is like the reason we feel that way and are so quick to assume men are predators is because I feel like if you ask all the women on this panel, we get catcalled the most at 14 years old, 15 years old.
Bro, stop.
What does that have to do with the conversation?
They're not going for
you just talked to talk.
What does that have to do with the conversation?
Fuck up, man.
What does that have to do with the conversation?
Coochie, man, relax. Chill.
I would ask around and see if I'm wrong.
Here's the thing. When women get catcalled a lot of times, it's because they sexualize themselves.
Okay.
They dress
so that's
provocatively.
Like saying, that's like saying you had a right to get raped because you were dressed provocatively. That's a broad statement that
first
is
and
wrong
foremost,
as fuck.
being objectified and being raped are two different things. You can't conflate the two.
You're being raped because you're being objectified by these men.
Hey.
You're right. I'm yelling.
No.
Yes.
You're yelling and you're making a huge jump. She went from catcalling and you took it to rape. What are you talking about? They're two different things.
Come on, man.
Catcalling a woman and sexually assaulting her are two different things, okay? That's number one. Number two, when a woman is catcalled, a lot of times it's because she's dressed provocatively, she's maybe strutting herself in a certain way. Typically, men sexualize women when they sexualize themselves first, okay? If a woman dressed modestly and didn't dress provocatively, the chance of her being catcalled go down significantly.
You think there wasn't rape back in the day? You think there wasn't catcalling
We're not
back in the day?
talking about rape and cat. We're not talking about rape and this. It's not the same. One's a felony.
It is
the other one
unwanted
is not a
sexual
crime.
attention. It is unwanted sexual attention is what it is.
Why are you yelling
Catcalling
over
and
people?
raping are not the same whatsoever. That's a low IQ comment for you to make that. One's a crime, the other one isn't.
They're not the same. But what you are saying is you're making
you're
a
trying to
broad
conflate the same.
statement. Because you're making a broad statement that, oh, well, if you're dressed this way for a man to catcall you, then it's okay for him to catcall you. I'm expressing to you that if that's your
I never said it was
logic-
okay.
No.
Never said it was okay.
You're saying
I think
basically
what you're
we
saying
need
is
to
I
expect it. But you're saying we need to expect it.
No, here's the thing.
Two different things.
If you sexualize yourself, men are going to sexualize you as well.
But the example is 14-year-olds.
But, dude,
Like,
what do you like?
Like if a girl's dressing provocatively at 14,
you shouldn't be dressing provocatively at 14. What's wrong with you?
No, they shouldn't. You're completely right.
Okay, then.
But as a man, you can't tell she's 14 in her face. Why are you catcalling her?
A lot of times they can. You're giving a weird, nuanced example.
Yeah, it's
but
weird.
what I am saying in
It's
general,
weird.
women get catcalled. It's because they dress provocatively and they're putting themselves in a weird situation they shouldn't be in. Shouldn't be walking around at night. Shouldn't be sexualizing yourself, etc. My thing is this. If you dress modestly, if you behave in a certain way, you're going to significantly reduce the chance of you being catcalled.
So can I propose
gotta bear
a
some
situation
responsibility.
to you? So then can we like mic me up and then send me out and I'll wear nothing but sweats all the way from head to toe and you can watch how many men still I get in an Uber, I have to walk down the block when my Uber drops me off no matter what I'm wearing because I don't want him to know where I'm fucking live and he will stand there.
You're gonna
I
hit
said, because again,
Right,
you have a
but-
very
no,
bad.
but you're
look,
arguing
no.
with
Be quiet,
with
be
the way
quiet,
I'm
be
presenting
quiet, be quiet,
myself,
'cause
and that's the reason.
Yo, you missed everything I said. I said it would mitigate the chances. It would mitigate the chances of you being sexualized.
And I'm telling you that's not the case.
No.
In my experience,
Look,
that is not the case. It doesn't matter
no.
if I'm completely dressed head to toe.
If you walk down Miami Beach, right, and you're dressed from head to toe, that's going to significantly reduce the amount of people
I'm telling
that
you
catcall
from my experience, that is not the fucking case. You cannot tell me in my experience.
With all due
like
respect.
I just said, put me up with a lie detector test right now.
Stop yelling. Okay.
Send me out with a fucking
Number
camera.
one, stop yelling. Number two, you are not as attractive as you think you are.
Yeah,
if I covered you up,
absolutely disagree.
if I covered you up,
Absolutely
most dudes are
disagree.
not going to catcall you the way that you think it is. Okay.
Again, hilarious.
Yes.
Bro,
Yes.
Yo,
All right?
brace, chill
The
out,
thing
man.
is that you're not used to respect from men because you are a whore.
Yeah,
that
she's
is
a whore.
why your perception of reality
My life didn't
is
exist
fucking
before I was a
skewed.
whore, apparently.
Okay,
Yeah, you a
you
whore.
keep using your own personal examples, right, and trying to reflect that on the world. Here's the thing. A lot of women aren't necessarily catcalled that much if they dress modestly. Am I saying you're not going to be catcalled ever? No, but it is absolutely going to reduce the amount of times you are catcalled. Okay? The thing is that you don't understand this because most men don't respect you because you're a porn star. Okay? That's the reality.
Not
you
every
chose
man knows
to
that I'm a
sexualize
porn star
yourself.
right when I
You
when they
chose to
fucking see
sexualize
me.
yourself, and that's what ends up happening a lot of the times.
So what about before I was a porn star? Are you gonna tell me the same thing when men were catcalling me and I'm telling you that I was
You're
dressed
only
head to
20,
fucking
right?
toe?
You're only 19, right? Relax.
Which means
relax.
I'm 20, which means I had 2 whole years of being an adult and being able to experience life as a fucking grown
You have
woman
to take
without having
some
anything to do.
responsibility for
fucking sexual activity.
for your decisions, okay? If you sexualize
gosh,
yourself,
this is insane.
men are going to
So
sexualize
men
you in
need to-
return.
Wait, bitch. Myron is talking and you're constantly cutting him off, right? Chill, relax. Listen, no.
Listen,
No, don't.
I'm gonna move us forward because we got Fredo here, man. You taking the whole show. He barely spoke this whole show. You kept yapping him over. Your other friend, this is retarded, bro.
And the thing is, it's interesting because the dumbest girls on the panel have the most to say always.
So then why doesn't anyone else talk?
Shut the fuck up because you've been talking the whole fucking show.
There's been so many times where we shut
because
the
they're
fuck
smart
up.
enough to understand that we're making arguments based in fact and logic, and you're making arguments based on emotion.
Disagree.
Okay.
You can disagree to disagree, but the fact is that you are not that intelligent. That's you can't.
Okay.
Yo,
We got
it's
this.
You got the most to say, and you're one of the dumbest girls here.
Icy Side 2 said
so sorry
One?
to go that
Oh,
way.
the
no,
most.
no, the one before Chris. What
Alright,
did it
let's
say?
go ahead, man.
What happened?
What? What'd you say? No. Kick a bitch is the one I'm talking about.
What? Fresh? You want to do that one?
Kick a bitch. I know, but this one's hilarious, bro.
Okay. Please, Castle, this Professor Severus Snape looking hoe. Her voice is annoying, killing the quad of the show, interrupting, dumb as fuck, pussy loose as fuck, Arby's beef sandwich, Dora ugly ass.
So it sounds like you watched my videos. I don't know about you, but
Harry Potter.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
Ronald Weasley.
God damn, bro.
chill, bitch.
Yo, man.
Ronald Weasley.
Yo, Cokehead Dora the Explorer. Dick, see you do anything on camera. I wanted to know if you were down to film a private film with me where you'd nude and I beat you up on camera and laugh. And also, fellas, spin the wheel music should be last season intro. Okay. See, here's the thing. Even the guys in the chat don't respect you because you sexualize yourself on the internet.
Yeah, it's facts.
Like, see, they're shitting on you because you're a porn star.
Yeah.
right. And what position are they in life to be able to say anything to me about it?
Oh, shit.
You're missing the point here.
No, you're missing the point. What do these people mean to me? They're not providing me with money.
Because you
And
were
if they
literally
are,
crying
dude,
about
obviously
being
just watch
sexualized
my
by men.
video.
You were literally crying about that 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, you was.
Sexualize me!
Oh
Catcalls!
my God. No, I was arguing with the point of you being well dressed and covered up means that you won't get catcalled as much. And I told you from my own experience before I started porn as well. And as I said, mic me the fuck up and take me out with the fucking camera, fully dressed right now,
Nobody
in broad
cares.
daylight even.
Nobody cares.
And I could prove you fucking wrong right then and there. And
Nobody
it'll
cares.
still be multiple people that don't know that I'm a fucking porn star that will still be fucking weirdos. It's just at the end of the day, there are weirdos in life, and you're trying to argue that.
I'm not saying that there aren't weirdos. I simply said that when you sexualize yourself versus not sexualizing yourself, it decreases the chances of you being sexualized by men.
And I tried to explain to you that maybe that may be some people's experience, but personally, in mine, with how ugly I am,
Facts.
that has not been my experience.
And I feel like the original point of how we even got talking about catcalling is I was talking about how girls get catcalled more at 14 years old. When I was saying that, I was kind of like, I was less attractive at the age. I
my
look
gosh,
younger.
bro.
I feel like a lot of the time we get catcalled the most when we look very young. And you're saying, oh, that's bro, but you're not
Enough
turning and
with the
asking the
fucking,
women.
pedophile shit, all right?
It's true. If you ask women, it's true. We get
This
catcalled the most
all
at a young
started
age.
because she's mad that I said that guys want girls that aren't promiscuous, and men, if they could, would prefer a virgin over a girl that is promiscuous, and that's
Never
pedophile
once.
behavior.
I haven't
No, it's
gotten
not.
mad once, actually.
That's
My
the
feelings
argument you
have
try
not
to
been
make. You try to conflate a man wanting a girl that isn't a whore to being a pedo. And I'm just not going to let that stand because that's a ridiculous claim.
Because
ridiculous claim.
Because saying, okay, I am attracted to a woman who doesn't let herself be out there as much is one thing, but saying to be with a
That's what
woman
being a
she
virgin
needs
is.
to be a virgin, no. You can have sex with people and still not be a virgin, and your body count still not be high. You can have sex with 2-3 people in your life and be 30 years old and have only had sex 2 or 3 times. That doesn't mean that you're a whore. And
Did you just say that you can
And
be a
you're
virgin
also
and
not a
have
virgin.
had sex?
No,
That doesn't make
no,
sense.
I said that you can not be a whore without being a virgin.
Yo,
you can have
yo.
sex 2 to 3 times.
Yo,
that
chat,
doesn't make you
chat,
a whore.
Chat, you want
but you're also not a virgin.
Yo, chat, what do you want? Castle? This shit's fucking annoying, bro.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
really
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
dude.
bro.
I like how you guys talk to me and ask me
God
questions,
damn.
and then when I respond, tell me I'm annoying.
No
Then
answer
don't
the
ask me
question.
questions.
You're just
No, I
lost.
don't-
You're super lost.
I'm really not.
You're lost.
I'm keeping
It's
up
gonna
with
take you like
everything that
5
I'm
years,
saying.
but you're lost.
bro.
Yeah, you are pretty lost, man.
I'm so sorry that you feel
will
that way.
forever remain
Nah, I
single,
really
man.
feel like that. Like, no funny shit. Like, you actually really
And
are.
I genuinely feel the same way. I'm
I'm
sorry
actually
that
being
you guys
sit
don't
back
have the
listening. I
intelligence
swear to
to
God.
understand
Like, you're
what I'm
lost.
saying.
Yo,
I swear.
Fredo, get her, man.
I'm being for real.
Yo,
And I'm being for real too. I've been able to repeat all of your guys' point of views. Obviously, that means that I understand it, because if I can repeat what you're saying and reiterate it in a way that I say, not reiterating your words exactly, that means that obviously I have an understanding for what you guys are saying. And all you guys are doing is telling me how everything that I'm saying is wrong. That means that
Anybody
you
agree
don't
with her?
even have the fucking
girls?
ability to
I just
fucking.
want any of the girls. You guys, you need.
Look, y'all agree?
She's like, oh my God, get her out of here. I'm telling you.
Yeah, bro. You
Yo, bro.
Hey, you should watch this shit over, like when
Yeah,
this shit,
I have no problem with anything that I've said on this. I have no problem with anything that I've said on this podcast at all.
Of course,
stand on her shit.
In a year or two, watch this
I
shit
don't
over.
say
You gonna be like,
anything
what
just
the
to
fuck?
say shit.
You are a porn
No.
star, man. It takes no talent to pop your pussy on the fucking internet, man.
So then
Tell
why
me.
can't anyone
You
just
have no
create a
talent.
career
So
out of being
easy.
a porn
Why do
star?
girls have to get
You have no
So then,
talent.
why aren't there
You
more
have no
big
talent.
porn stars? So then why aren't there more mainstream fucking
Bruh.
crazy porn stars like fucking
I
Mia
did not
Khalifa?
know who you
because
are.
not everyone
when
can.
You came onto a podcast. I have no idea who you were.
And that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
If you was lit, I would have known who you were.
The thing is, man, is that you got older guys here that are way more well-traveled, way more life experience, and you're trying to sit here and tell us how the world works from your very skewed perception as a sex worker at 20 years old. Like, you don't know shit, with all
See,
due
that's
respect.
the difference is-
Bro.
You don't know anything.
Okay, so I'm
You
gonna
don't
make
know
a call
anything.
here. The chat
You
wa-
can barely name 3 countries. Based off the conversation, you're fairly low IQ. You don't know what you're talking about.
Your
And
body
it's
is
just
not
like,
hot,
no,
man.
like,
Come
yo,
on,
you're
man.
just delusional.
Like,
You're not
why
aware of
you
how the
like-
world really
come on,
works.
man.
So-
Notice how when people get mad, they start coming at you for your looks.
I
Isn't
heard
that
that,
crazy?
yeah.
Isn't
Because you're a porn
literally
star, bitch.
crazy? Right. So obviously I make money doing what I do. What do you mean?
So-
Obviously my body is hot to somebody. What kind of statement is that?
To niggas who don't fuck.
The chat
man.
wants both of them gone, man.
They want both of them gone?
Who?
Oh,
Like yesterday.
Not me. All right, cool.
All right, man. Just get up and leave then. If the chat wants y'all gone, bro, y'all
Yeah,
just
bro.
heard the quality of the show. They don't want y'all on no more. So
Yeah, for real.
yeah, just get up and leave.
All right, not me. And then whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is. The chat's spoken. They want
Literally,
you gone.
bro.
You're hurting their
Ones,
ears.
castles.
Yeah, they've been giving ones the whole time. All right, man. She got kicked out, guys.
God damn.
So
Who else? Though? Who else?
who else wants to? Scripper wants to leave too. Oh no, you took your headphones off. What?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Cool.
And then you too.
You said y'all, so I assume me and her were the.
Yeah, I thought. I thought.
Yeah, you said y'all. That's why we took our headphones off.
Yo, chat. Her too? God damn.
What do y'all
They
want?
said-
What do y'all want? Let's see what the chat says, man. Y'all want
I think it's
Another one up?
about time. Diabetes. I think it's diabetes.
y'all niggas want diabetes out?
I don't think I've been interrupting people like that or anything. Like,
She ain't really been saying shit.
yeah, damn, I
It
haven't
was
that
really
bad.
her.
Yeah, but just because I'm a slut,
Dora
I'm
was
getting.
going crazy.
Hey, blonde, you gone?
Yeah, I gotta check my team.
Is it what?
What the fuck?
Change your tampon?
Yo, that's gross, man. What the
Oh,
fuck? All right, just go, man. Let's go, man. Just leave, bro. What the fuck?
Look.
So she got changed to
Wait.
If you
Tap on Castle?
we go,
fuck, bro?
we gonna keep you, but look, please.
Nigga.
Okay.
What you said?
Yo, tap
She
on
good.
Castle?
All right, cool.
Nah, man. Tell her to go change that shit somewhere else,
That
man.
was on our own volition.
Yo,
we
nigga.
didn't even know.
Hell nah.
We didn't even know.
What the hell?
Okay.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. What?
Yo, Mo?
She said in a nutshell,
Mo?
I'm gonna go change my tampon.
Nigga. Cool.
TMI.
Hey, Mo.
TMI.
Mo,
Get her out of here, man. Get the strip right here, too, man.
Mo.
Mo wants that, man.
Get the strip right here, too,
Cut
man.
Mocula.
Get the strip right here, too, bro.
Cut Mocula.
Get our mouth out.
Yeah, Mo.
Okay.
Help it, right? Yo, Mo.
Yo,
Mo,
man.
I
It's
see
fucking
sites that says-
disgusting.
Good looks.
Okay.
Good looks, Chris.
So
Yeah. Get the strip right here, too, bro.
Pete Davidson's first
What?
scene was with a dude that busted asbestos dust inside of her. And girls like this want Elon Musk's high value man to eat that tainted ass Arby's extra roast beef,
No bathrooms, get 'em
quadruple male, haunted hallway ass pussy for life. Send the asteroid, please. God damn.
Yeah.
My
This
dog
shit
says,
crazy.
we're off topic, but thanks FNF for all that you teach the boys. 6 months ago, I had 0 credit, got an Open Sky credit card. 6 months later, I got it to $750. I'm getting my Amex Platinum in the mail. Stay real, boys. White women deserve less. Chris the bum.
W.
All right, W. Benedict Defender says, Great Value Swift was doing drugs, have sex at 18. Was she the backstage of Kiss concert? I don't know, bro.
Just for us.
No, bro. This shit wild. What else? Cornstar is capping hard. She's the weirdo being fricked on camera. That's weird. You're 20. You're still a child. Still 2 years adult life experience. Don't make me laugh. Yeah, bro. I mean, it is what it is, man. We got here. How is this chick gonna shame guys for liking virgins when she gets paid money to look like a teen with braces?
Ooh.
Get your Finding Nemo wake up fishy ass the fuck out of here. God.
All right,
damn,
she's
bro.
going out.
All right.
Okay.
Last thoughts.
Last thoughts on the show. How's the show for you? Hate it, love it. How's the show for you?
Chaos.
Yeah, it was chaos. What do you
But
feel was?
I love people watching, so this is great.
What was the most chaos on the show? You could be real.
Really?
Yeah.
Do we
Yeah.
have to say it? The
Yeah,
elephant
really?
in the
Just
room?
say it. Go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, that was chaos. All that.
All that.
That was
Why?
a lot. Just unorganized, high volume. Like it would have been a lot easier to process at a lower
Frequency.
volume and like, you know, maybe some coherency.
Thank you for that.
Coherency.
Understandable.
Yeah.
What about you? How's the show for you?
It was good. It was cool to see a lot of different perspectives. I wish people would respect other people's opinions more and just have a conversation. There's no need to.
Who? The men or the girls?
In general, I mean, there's no need to like make it so serious. We have different opinions and we're just having a conversation. I thought it was cool. I enjoyed it. Thank you for having me.
Well, I mean, you got to be able to call out people when they're incorrect.
Yeah.
A lot of
But
incorrect
that,
things were said.
you can do that, but respectfully.
That's true.
I mean,
I mean, sometimes you just need to tell people they're dumb, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I just got to be honest, because they weren't getting it when we were explaining what it was. So it's just you got to be blunt.
No,
like, you're
right.
just not-
After a certain time, I understand like it getting frustrating, but in general.
you want us to lie to you?
I'm sorry?
You want us to lie to you?
Never said that.
Perfect. All right. What about
All right.
you?
I felt like it was
Like
cool,
left
but I
field.
wish I got to, you know. I didn't speak a lot, but
Bro.
Well, you wanted to talk more?
What the bro, yo,
I feel like sometimes things got so off the topic. It wasn't that I didn't get to talk a lot, but I feel like when I started a point, it got to 80 different points. When I wish I got to finish.
You started that shit.
You and her.
I mean,
shit,
listen,
man.
I would
Bro.
get interrupted with the first thing I said because you're taking a certain meaning from it. I wouldn't get to
Look,
finish
man,
the whole.
I'm keeping it a million. I've noticed this about a lot of sex workers that come on the show. Y'all are scatterbrained as fuck, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
bro.
can't focus on nothing. Like the strippers, the OnlyFans girls, like it's a million. Like it's like a cat with fucking red lights and shit. Like you can't stay focused, man.
Yo,
But I feel
nothing.
like the show would be less interesting if every girl on was like, you know, the same type of like wholesome woman.
No,
listen,
that's not the
Those
point.
are actually some of our best conversations when we talk with those girls,
Yeah,
man.
facts.
Y'all are tough, man.
Okay.
Bro, hard.
Because y'all sex workers are delusional. No offense, but
It was
y'all
your
are
fault, by the way.
delusional.
All right. What about
Yeah,
you?
whatever.
How's the show for you?
It's like bumble clock.
Hate it, love it. How's the show?
I love the show. The people not so much.
Oh,
I feel you.
Who?
Y'all could redo it again with the people, you know?
Oh, wait.
Definitely-
Who in particular? What's the issue you think?
Girls?
Yeah, like what you mean? Like, like
I'm
y'all
6'2".
y'all
I'll beat
gonna bring people that actually know about being a woman, you know, like know what it takes, know what it means to be a wife or have a man by their side. Don't just bring children in this bitch and expect them to talk like a woman. You ain't gonna get it.
Yeah, it would
I
have
just
been
think
the
that y'all should have
conversation.
spoke
Wait.
up like more if you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Like
like,
I was nudging her
that
like,
was gonna be-
please speak up over this bitch.
Yeah.
That was gonna be an
Damn.
argument. That was gonna be a
Yeah.
hell
You
of an
gotta like
argument.
pick your
that's
battles,
better than
man.
her
Like
just-
some things are
Exactly,
just
there you
not
go.
worth
That's
it.
gonna be an
Especially
argument.
like I'm
See,
so
that's what
like
women
when
don't tell
people
each
are
other the
wrong-
truth, so we gotta do it.
Bro.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it, so we gotta do it. We gotta tell them they're stupid.
Or,
Yeah.
No,
Bro.
but
I'm not gonna
as
argue.
you were saying,
I'll sit
Yeah.
you
there and
can't
let
be
you be
respectful when you telling the truth. And
Right.
I'm not get real disrespectful when I'm telling the truth. Like,
Yeah.
Do
you
it.
talk too
Say it.
fucking
You
much.
should
Like,
have told her.
Yeah. I wish you had
Sure.
told her.
Yeah.
the conversation
It
would have
would've
been
been better.
very different.
Okay.
exactly, very
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
What
different.
about you?
I don't always agree with everything you guys say, but I do like that you go against what the mainstream media says that guys have to act like.
Yeah?
I don't agree with that. So I do like it that you guys have the balls to say what you want to say live in front of everyone.
The crazy part is that this is how most men think.
Yep.
It's just that we can't be honest with y'all because we get the responses that we got before. Like, man, you're a peanut, you want a virgin? Like, women say
thanks.
really dumb shit like in response to what men want.
And
So
it's-
guys can't be honest. They can't say
And
nothing.
it's all
But I don't think
shame to control men to their standards, which is crazy to me.
Like, oh, you should accept a hoe. Why?
I don't think
Why?
I honestly don't think it's fair though. I mean,
Yeah, that's fine. That's life.
It's what-
Life's not
life.
fair. You know how
it's
life
Okay.
is.
yeah,
life.
that's
Yeah.
that's
Unfortunately.
What about you?
I didn't not enjoy the show. I do think that things could have been more effective, and like Jasmine said, I do think people can and should respect each other more, regardless
How
of
can it be more effective? Go ahead, tell us.
just simply facing like this and not the whole dominance move where you're trying to speak over people, like, or being louder to get your point across is not really necessary because like I
The
said,
girl
I
started
stopped.
it.
Yeah, if she's being loud and obnoxious, then I have to
Yeah.
assert myself over that, right?
Facts.
Yeah, but it was just like honestly, like it was a good show. Like I enjoyed it or whatever the fuck, but it was just very like overstimulating.
Who the fuck?
I mean, we have to obviously have some level of control, and if people are gonna act crazy, we have to deal with that in some way.
No, yeah, but also too, it's not like little things, like just like, you know, name calling, like simple, like you're in your sentence and you're kind of making it like, yeah, you're making it logical, but then you say something like name calling and it kind of makes it personal after that.
How so?
Ho?
No, like when you're like, oh, like you bunch of idiots would be addicted to this shit, blah blah blah, and it's like why, like
I didn't call them idiots for that. I just said it's unacceptable to use drugs.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's the end of my statement.
All right.
You were wrong about your entire statement.
Yeah, you were. Yo, Fredo.
I didn't know this was a right or wrong
Fredo.
situation. I thought you were asking me what I thought of the show.
I know, but like the things that you thought weren't right, they didn't occur.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, anyway, you can go ahead. Like, I don't...
Bro.
Just leave, man. You've been you've been having attitude the whole time and everything, man. Just leave, bro.
Man. She don't care,
Just
man.
leave, man.
What the fuck, man?
Just leave, man.
That's cat, man.
Disrespectful as fuck.
She the virgin, man. Come on,
Attitude
man.
and shit.
All
Like,
right,
it's like, get
all
out
right,
here.
girls, man. Get
All
out,
right.
man. The fuck, man.
Okay, Fredo, thoughts on the show?
Yeah,
Where can they find you, brother?
I thoroughly enjoyed, you know what I'm saying, the show. I enjoyed the hosts, you know what I'm saying, the guys
host,
in the
the hosts.
back, you know, the whole team, the production. I think it's lit as fuck. I just think if she shut the fuck up and some of y'all spoke up a little bit against her, like this could have been, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
right
funny.
there.
Everyone started saying that when she left. Like, it would have been.
No, they were saying that while she was here. Like,
I mean, some
I think we wanted, like, I was nudging her a few times, like, hey, like, speak up. Like, I wanted more girls to speak up, to be honest. Like, they were giving her, you know, enough. I feel like
She would have shut up more if the girl said something.
Yeah, if one of
Real
y'all
talk. If y'all spoke up, she would have been like, you know, maybe I am a dumb hoe. You know what I mean? But like when girls don't say nothing, and here's the thing. The reason why women behave the way they do is because other women don't hold them accountable.
Yeah, at all.
Like, women don't hold each other accountable ever. Hey, you know, maybe you should think twice before getting on a stripper pole at 18 years old. Hey, you know what? Being a whore and a porn star, you're going to fuck yourself up long term. Hey, you know, you talk a little too much. You're a little loud. You're a little obnoxious. You're a little masculine. Yo, you're disrespectful as fuck. Like, shit like that. Like, no one checks these chicks. I was probably the first person to tell her, like, bro, you got an attitude problem. Like, what the fuck? Like, nobody tells women nothing. It's crazy.
Because that would have been an argument between two women. Two guys, that would have been like, you know, a quarrel going on. With two females, it's going to be hands after that argument. So
Yeah, but we're here. We would have broke it up.
Yeah,
I mean, women are weak. We would have held y'all
But
back.
that's the thing. Why can't we just have a conversation without throwing hands in it? Like, at your age, like we're all like supposed to be wanting here, be mature, but like y'all talking about throwing hands.
Exactly.
Well, no, she's saying that if she's saying that if she had told her that, she would have got mad and then it would have been.
But that's what I'm
a fight.
saying. It shouldn't have been like that. We can just have different opinions and conversate.
Well, women don't
but
tell each
not
other the truth, though.
exactly.
That's what we're trying to say. I'm saying I wish women told each other the truth more, but they don't, which is why y'all kind of operate in the loony reality that you guys have.
I feel like even though you say my reality is delusional, that was one of the first things I said on here was I feel like women lie a lot to themselves, to men, to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you like help confirm a lot of the lies too, like okay, man. Yo, this
Bro.
shit crazy, bro. Holy. Okay.
Sorry, Fredo.
Yeah, Fredo,
Honestly,
sorry, bro.
Nah, this shit,
This shit crazy,
man.
right?
Yeah,
Nigga, imagine doing this 3 times a week, man.
I don't know how y'all doing.
Bro, I'm losing hair.
Bro.
All right, yo. Hope you guys. What, anything else? Oh, okay. And then we got another stream after this shit. Okay, last two right here. Dora the 304. If Dora is teaching kids, she needs to be turned over to the police. Sex work is banned around children. Fair enough. And then I think that's it.
That's all.
Cool.